Yeah, I think that's about all the time they need.
Am I going to have to divine what you're talking about?
Patience, my lovely. All will be revealed. Aha! I knew it. Oh.
All right, I'm going to have to insist. Clue me in. It's lonely out here in the dark.
Okay, darling. You are about to witness the emancipation of Lucas Lorenzo Spencer. All aboard that's coming aboard. Come on.
Oh, all right. Oh, my wonderful hobby. You smell so good. My Luke. Oh, you're so strong. So manly.
So what's this about?
Don't worry, you're gonna like it. Come on. I'm just sorry that I didn't tell you the minute I knew. I just really didn't know how to approach you. I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Yeah, I agree, so maybe we should put the brakes on right here.
Excuse me. Who are you?
I work here.
What, a nurse?
I'm an orderly.
Oh. Who sent you after Sam? What?
No, okay. Here we go. It's delicious.
No, it's not.
Are you kidding? It's wonderful.
No, I burned the sauce. I burned the...
Sonny, what are you doing?
Is there a problem? Boss. I don't know. The pasta... I'm sorry.
Spanky buns again? You wound me to the quick, woman.
Luke? Holly?
Ah!
I have to be honest, Maxie, I'm feeling a little ambushed here.
No, that's so not what I want. This is about repaying you for being so wonderful to me.
Okay, well, if I've been able to help, I'm glad, but we're already even. I mean, you talked me through some pretty rough spots as well.
Nicholas, you saved my life. My heart, this organ that I don't know whether to love or hate, it failed on me again, and you single-handedly kept it going.
Anyone in my position would have done exactly the same thing.
Well, it's an amazing thing to do for someone. And I know I'll never be able to repay you in a way that'll do it justice, but I can try.
Maxie, listen, you're a great kid, okay? And I'm honored to have been able to someone you can turn to, but that's really as far as it goes for me.
Oh, is there any particular reason why? I mean, I'm just trying to learn a lesson here. Am I not smart enough, not pretty enough?
No.
Maybe it's my pedigree. Or maybe it's your usual rough spot, Emily.
How'd I do? That was my imitation of Morgan when he doesn't like his breakfast. Can you do me a favor? Just clean this up around here.
Yeah, I'll take care of it, boss.
Come on, can you go inside for a second?
Sure.
You okay?
I was about to ask you.
I'm sorry, I overreacted. I mean, it's pasta, right? It's not the end of the world. I just wanted things to be perfect for you. You've been through so much, and you stepped it up with so much grace that I just wanted it to be a perfect night. And, instead I scared you.
Yeah, you did, Sonny. Not because I thought I was in danger, but because I'm worried about you.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I told you that.
You've already been through
better
so
than I've been in
much.
a long time.
You've been fighting with Jason. You lost your business because of me.
I don't... It's all been worth it. I have no complaints. No... Look. I can't tell you enough. I don't know what... I'm sorry that I did that in there. It's not gonna happen again. Can you forgive me?
Pretty sure I can manage that.
Are you the one who shot Sam?
No,
What'd you put in her IV bag?
nothing. Juan Escobar sending a message. Leave him alone and he'll leave her alone.
Here's my answer. Anyone comes near Sam again, Escobar dies. Get out. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry about everything.
I was really hoping that you wouldn't be here.
How could you do this to me? Today of all days.
What's so special about today?
It's our anniversary. Not that that's anything to celebrate, and you shut up!
It is something to celebrate, and that's what I've done here. I went to all this trouble to recreate our honeymoon.
Oh, yes, when you drugged me, and you set me up with that dirtbag Coleman. Well, guess what? Your blackmail didn't work then. It's not gonna work now.
You did this before. You never used to repeat yourself.
Hey, you! You set yourself up for dirty tricks when you showed up here unasked and uninvited.
You should be groveling at my feet. There was a bounty on your head. I paid it. Show some damn gratitude.
And how about a little loyalty? I mean, here's me thinking that we're partners. You slip me a Mickey, and I get tricked into bed with the likes of her.
Wait a minute. You should be so lucky to end up in the bed with the likes of me.
That's right. How dare you insult my scrumptious wife?
Well, if she's your scrumptious wife, why aren't you in bed with her instead of being off trying to nail Holly and hatch some treacherous plot?
I don't know what Holly ever saw in you. She's a sweet, generous woman. And the two of us are totally innocent in this. English? Oh, damn it! Get up! We've got to get that ruthless bitch before she double crosses us all! Where'd she go?
Listen. My reaction to this has nothing to do with Emily. Okay? Except that she noticed you had a feeling, I guess, for me, which I clearly missed.
Missed? I'm sorry, weren't you the one that hauled me from the haunted star to your house? I think it was you. You gave me champagne, put me to sleep on your couch.
I was just trying to be a friend to you, Maxie.
You made me feel like we had a connection.
You were still reeling, and probably still are, from losing Jesse. So I felt empathy for you because I went through the same thing. So in that respect, yes, a connection was made. But if I said or did anything to make you think that I felt otherwise, then I'm sorry.
You mean you feel sorry for me? I don't want your pity, Nicholas. It's patronizing and it's insulting. At least my love for Jesse wasn't complicated by someone else. You dumped Emily, who you're still in love with. Don't bother to deny it. for Courtney, who inconveniently died, and now you are alone. Maybe you're getting exactly what you deserve.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Why do you have that I got to go look?
I need to get to the hospital.
Can you just stay? I mean, I want to salvage, what I ruined.
It wasn't ruined, but I have a paper that I have to finish, and I left my lab book at the nurse's
Okay,
station.
I'll drive
so...
you. I'll drive you.
No, you really don't have to.
Yes, I do, because I want to make sure that Jason's okay.
You do?
Yeah, I told you, I'm not angry. I want to offer my help. Thank you, guys. Next time, we're gonna order in. You ready?
Yeah.
Come on. Go. There's something really wrong with him. If Jason were here, he'd see it too. Sam's vitals are very good. Still no sign that she's regaining consciousness yet, though.
Is it time to worry?
No, she's still within the normal range of recuperation for surgery of this kind. If she hasn't regained consciousness in a couple of days, I'd say, yeah, maybe it's time to worry.
When she wakes up, is she gonna be all right?
Well, this surgery comes with some risks. I mean, brain damage is a possibility, impaired motor skills, but it's all speculation. When Sam wakes up, and not a moment before, we'll know what we're dealing with.
You've been apprised of the consequences of the surgery. Jason, I think it would be best if you left.
You can't just throw me out of her life. It's not your decision, it's hers.
Until she can make a decision on her own, it's my job legally to make it. I know that you love her. And I know that you didn't mean for any of this to happen. But it did. She may be lying in there for the rest of her life because of a bullet that was meant for you. You were all she had. You were her only family. But she does have more than that now. She'll survive if you just let her go.
That's real convenient for you, Alexis. Where do I fit in? We're supposed to just walk away because a woman Sam couldn't stand 3 months ago turns out to be a biological mother? Would you throw away your life with Rick just because someone wanted you to?
That's exactly what you're asking Sonny to do with Emily. My God, what kind of a hypocrite are you?
Hey, it's Maxie. Look, I've made a terrible mess of things, and I really need to talk to you.
Hi. I think I left my lab book.
Yes. Here, I was holding on to it for you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, sure.
Good. All right, thank you.
Lainey? Hi.
Hi.
Do you have a minute?
Sure, is everything okay?
Probably. Sometimes I worry too much. It's, Sonny. This feels like such a betrayal, even mentioning it, and I know that he'd see it that way, too.
Whatever you tell me stays between us. That makes it easier.
Okay, yeah, I started to notice when we were on vacation in Spain. Sonny went through this mood thing.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, we were happy to be away together. We were glad to finally be on reprieve from all of the disapproval. And anyway, Sonny was really wound up. He couldn't sleep. He'd get up and start drinking. And I asked him if he was okay. And the juxtaposition was just so extreme, it threw me. He said that it just happens. That he gets too amped to sleep for days and that he has to exhaust himself by either taking long swims or drinking until he crashes. And he also has a very intense temper. And Jason warned me about it, but I didn't really see it until tonight.
What happened?
He was in a great mood, right? He made dinner, and then all of a sudden he flipped out because the pasta sauce wasn't perfect. And when I say flipped, I mean he flew into a rage. How worried should I be?
How's Sam?
Stable. She's been unconscious for so long now.
She's as strong as, they come. She has a reason to live.
I hope it's enough.
Any leads on the shooter?
No. Nothing.
Could be Escobar. Man, he's still motivated since you shot his brother to save him.
If they were trying to send me a message, I would have heard it by now.
Message is clear. You're supposed to be dead. We're not gonna let that happen.
Hey!
Hello.
Ready for a treat?
Whoa, what is that?
Fried mozzarella sticks. My favorite.
Wouldn't it be easier just to inject the cholesterol directly into the artery?
My arteries never clog, no matter what happens. Oh, great, yes, wine.
Yes, it's a nice Malloy reserve. Doesn't go very well with cheese sticks on it.
Are the oranges and the limes still in the fridge?
Yes? Why?
Great.
Why?
Gonna whip up some sangria.
No, see, no, this is the part where you lose me sometimes, where I think that we might have some problems with our relationship in the future. You have this bone-chillingly blasé attitude toward the finer things in life. This is...
That's what happens when you're raised in a rented condo by a woman who thinks fancy cuisine is macaroni and cheese and mini hot dogs. But I have other attributes.
Whoa, you have large fingers, okay? This is my favorite shirt. Oh.
See, that's what dry cleaners are for.
Really?
Oh.
Rhino.
Yep. We've been attacked by baby toys.
Before you came in, I was sitting here. I was thinking about how wonderful my life is and how happy John makes me. And how unspeakably selfish I am by keeping him from his natural father.
Nicholas, I didn't think you...
No, it's okay. I couldn't leave things like that. I'm
No,
sorry.
wait, I'm really sorry for being such an idiot. It's perfectly understandable why you wouldn't want to be with someone who turns into a bitchy little snip when things don't go her way.
No, I've had my less than sterling character
Wait,
moments
it's really,
as well.
it's really important that I say this. There's something you need to know, and I should have told you without trying to attach strings.
What is this, some kind of joke?
No, It's your truth, Nicholas. You need to know it.
Where did you get this?
There was a mix-up in the inter-office mail.
You could have gone to Jack's.
Okay, please don't get mad at me, but I did go to Jack's. I was upset about Jesse, about you, life in general. I thought I could get something out of it, so I tried to blackmail him.
What? You shouldn't have done that.
Tell me about it. Evidently, Jax doesn't handle blackmail very well. So I set this up thinking that you would be grateful to me, but that doesn't matter, okay? You have a son, and now you know it.
I have a lot more than that.
Hey, I just got your message. Are you okay?
It's not that I don't have experience with moody men. You know, my grandfather, my dad, Nicholas. But what I saw with Sonny is something completely different altogether.
The symptoms you've described could indicate bipolar disorder. But it's unusual for somebody of Sonny's age and level of success to have gone undiagnosed and untreated for that long, let alone remain as functional as he has. On the other hand, Sonny's been under enormous stress. The trouble with Jason over you, the business, Sam being shot. He could just be on overload.
So you don't think it's anything to worry about?
Possibly premature. But I will tell you this. In cases like this, it's best to know what you're dealing with. Which means getting Sonny in for psychiatric evaluation so that we can determine if he has a propensity for this kind of condition.
I can pretty safely say that's not going to happen.
Right, well, I guess basically all you can do is keep an eye on him.
Okay. All right, thanks, Lainey.
Hey, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Take a look at these.
Okay. And look at the websites listed. Get as much information as you can. And if Sonny begins to manifest symptoms, then we definitely need to discuss getting him into treatment.
You got more on your plate, Jason, than you ever bargained for. And no matter how many people you surround yourself with, you're still gonna be alone, vulnerable, responsible, always looking ahead for the next set of circumstances that could evolve into a war or a disagreement that can get you and everybody you love hurt or killed.
You know why I did it. You know you can have it all back.
That's not why I'm here. I just want to let you know that I know more about this, you know, than anybody. I have a vested interest in your success because it keeps the jackals off Emily and me. But before you can protect anybody else, you have to learn how to keep Sam safe. If they think they can come into your home, where you live, take what you love, then none of us stand a chance. Now, Emily told me that Alexis moved Sam so she can be away from you. Now she's back. What's going on there?
Alexis brought her back so Patrick and Andre can treat her. She said she doesn't want me anywhere near Sam, which I already figured was coming.
Okay. You know how I feel about Alexis and having to listen to her side, but I think she's got a point. Okay, Sam is a target because of what you do for a living. That makes you the danger. Does that sound familiar?
I know what you're getting at. I've heard it. From Monica, Alexis, it's not fair for me to demand that you give up Emily if I refuse to give up Sam. But I know all the ways that you could hurt Emily.
Sam's already hurt. You couldn't protect her. What's the real difference?
What took you so long?
We were actually searching the grounds.
You were supposed to be helping.
Why would I help my husband look for Holly?
Because she stole a cool million in jewels?
Oh, please. Those jewels are long gone, and so is Holly.
I'm afraid she's right.
Nope, you're both wrong. But then, of course, how could you know that Plan B is already in motion?
Excuse me, Captain. Could you possibly fly any faster? It's just I'm really anxious to get to our destination.
I'm so sorry, Holly, but there's been a slight change of plans. What is so wrong with wanting to love and protect a little boy? I mean, that's all we're doing here. It's all it's ever been about. We're not using John as a weapon, and we're not depriving him of something that Nicholas could give him. And considering what freaks the Cassadines are, like Alexis and Helena, I bet you we've even racked up credit as heroes on this one.
Wow. You should have been in PR, because you can put a positive spin on almost anything.
I'm serious. Hey, we love that little boy. And we're crazy enough about each other not to ruin things by getting married. John is more than fine right here with us.
You know, whenever I think about how grateful I am for John, the very next thought on my mind is you. You've really made all the difference, you know. Maybe they'll just go away. Yeah.
Or maybe they'll wake up John.
Is this about time?
At least when I was in charge, I had you to back me up. You got no one. You're flying blind into a territory you may think you know, but you don't. How can you guarantee that what happened to Sam's not going to happen again?
If I love Sam, I should let her go. Is that what you're telling me?
You know, one thing that I learned after what went down between us, I would never impose my will on anyone's decisions to as far as how they want to live, who they want to live with. And that's not coming from bitterness, because I meant what I said. I'm happy that you took the business. I'm happy to be out. But you cannot promise Sam she's not going to be hurt or even killed. It is her risk to take. Now, you would have agreed with me on this a long time. I don't know where you stand now. Listen to me. You know where to find me. You want advice, you come to me.
What happened? Sam's monitors are activated. She may be waking up.
Come on, Sam, open up your eyes. You can do it. Your mother's here.
On ABC.
I found out something that I'm not supposed to know. No one is. And I'm not sure if I should tell it or keep it to myself.
Okay, what are the consequences?
They're big. People could get hurt, but if it doesn't come out, someone will miss out.
Well, I don't know what the secret is, but it's obviously weighing on you. You know, once you find something out, you can't unknow it. It'll eat you up inside.
Thank you. Honey. Hey. Hey, little guy. I missed you. Look how big you've gotten. Look at that.
I know this sounds hopelessly corny and very old-fashioned, but I believe that the truth prevails no matter what.
Okay, well, I'm not sure I can make that step, but I think you can.
This will be your first summer. Go to the park. Be warm. You can watch the other kids play ball. You get a jump on what position you want to play.
I don't think this is a good idea.
What is it? It's a paternity test. It proves Jax isn't John's father. Nicholas is.
I think this should be the last time that you see my son.
It's very clever of you to charter a little cargo plane instead of a more predictable jet.
Obviously not clever enough. How did you manage to find me?
Well, sadly, you know, I know Robert, and since Luke is his partner in crime, he wasn't terribly difficult to read. That whole macho one-upmanship and their lecherous behavior, it was obvious that that would give you the advantage, and you'd end up with the jewels. It's always the cooler head that prevails. I mean, I'm not to take anything away from your very impressive skills, of course.
It occurs to me that we'd make a good team.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah. Except for the fact we hate each other.
Cooler heads could work around such an inconsequential detail. I propose a 50-50 split. I mean, after all, this is my chartered cargo plane, my pilot, and you're not exactly able to get away.
Well, actually... So, I'll take these. And, I hope you have a safe flight, and swear there's no peanuts.
The jewels. Every last gem.
What did Holly get away with then?
Spanky's traveling jewelry.
The junk!
That's right. I switched them out while she was looking for the camera that I took that picture of you two with.
Does that mean you weren't really trying to blackmail me into a divorce?
No, baby. Why would I want to do that?
Oh, happy anniversary, and what a lovely bonus.
Oh, no. Finders keepers. Love.
Wait a minute. I never got to collect that bounty on your head.
Now, wait a minute. This will just pay for my out-of-pocket expenses.
Your
for
out-of-pocket
coming to your
expenses are nothing. I risked my life. I came all this way.
You risked your life.
These
There
are
was a
mine.
bounty on your head. If I hadn't showed up here, you would be dead.
Oh, nice work, gentlemen. Winner take all.
That would be me. It's been swell.
What's this?
Round 2.
You remade the whole meal?
It bothered me.
Yeah. Sonny, you really didn't have to do this.
I did, and I approve. And when you taste this, you're going to see how big of a difference. It's a little hot, but not hot. Ah, there. Yeah?
Okay, you're right. This is heaven.
See? And you deserve nothing less. So, things are turning around. Sam's gonna recover, and Jason has the business, so that means that we're free to do whatever we want, whenever we want.
Sounds good to me.
What's this?
Sam, can you hear me? Do you know who I am?
Alexis. My mother. I hope you're not mad at me. I'm telling you.
I'm not mad at you. I'm relieved that you're okay. You and I have a lot to talk about. And we will, but you need to rest, all right?
Jason.
Do I need to be invisible to just survive?
I'm so glad you came back.
So hard to quiet.
You look tired.
I was just scared.
I'm okay.
I love you. You are my own.